episode 40, Caribbean Spanish, level 22, regional Spanish, unit number 4. The objectives of today's lesson is to explore Dominican, Cuban, and Puerto Rican Spanish. So, hello, and welcome back to Spanish with Solange and Solange. You decided to spend a little time with me today. Whether you are listening from home or you commute at the gym or while enjoying a lovely cup of coffee, thank you for making this time special, and thank you for making Spanish with Solange part of your day. Today is a very special lesson because we are traveling to one of the most vibrant and colorful regions of the Spanish-speaking world, the Caribbean. We will discover how people speak in the Dominican Republic, Cuba, and Puerto Rico. Three countries united by history, music, warmth, and an incredibly expressive way of speaking Spanish. One of the most exciting things about learning Spanish is discovering that the language changes beautifully from one country to another. Grammar remains almost the same, but the pronunciation, vocabulary, print, and everyday expressions make every region unique. So, today, don't worry about memorizing everything. Simple, relax, enjoy listening, and immerse yourself in the sounds of Caribbean Spanish. So, my people, let's begin. What is a Caribbean Spanish? Caribbean Spanish refers to the varieties of Spanish spoken around the Caribbean Sea, especially in Dominican Republic, Cuba, Puerto Rico. Three accents are famous for being fast, musical, expressive, relaxed, friendly. Many learners initially think Caribbean Spanish is difficult because native speakers often talk quickly. However, once you become familiar with its strengths, you will discover one of the most enjoyable varieties of Spanish. The Dominican Republic. Let's start with my home country. Dominicans often shorten words in every conversation, everyday conversation. Instead of saying, estoy cansado, you may hear, estoy cansado. Instead of para ya, people often say, pa allá. You will also hear my many affectionate expressions. For example, mi amor, mi vida, mi rey, mi reina. Even when speaking to someone you will only just meet. This warmth is an important part of the Dominican culture. I mean, they are very friendly, they are very affectionate and expressive as well. That's what it means with this last paragraph. Cuban Spanish. Cuban Spanish also has a musical range. Cubans often pronounce words more softly. You may hear hacer. This is an informal greeting between friends. Example, hacer, ¿cómo estás? Meaning, hey, how are you? You will also hear many expressions connected with family, friendships, and community. Conversations often feel energetic and full of emotion. Puerto Rican Spanish. Puerto Rican Spanish has developed alongside English for many years. Because of this, you will occasionally hear English words naturally mixed into conversations. For example, parking, shopping, weekend. Many speakers switch comfortably between English and Spanish. Puerto Rican Spanish also has a lively ring influenced by music such as salsa, reggaeton, and bomba. Now let's touch the similarities. Although every country has its own identity, they also share many characteristics. People tend to be warm, welcoming, family-oriented, expressive, enthusiastic. Conversation is often full of smiles, gestures, and emotion. This makes Caribbean Spanish feel incredible alive. Now, let's go to vocabulary practice. Let's learn a few expressions. Dominican Republic. Que lo que, meaning what's up. Cuba. Hacer, meaning mate, friend, body, like friend. Puerto Rico. Brutal, meaning amazing, fantastic, excellent. Repeat after me. Que lo que, hacer, brutal, excellent. Conversation practice. Listen carefully. Ana. ¿Qué lo que? Carlos. Todo bien. ¿Y tú? Ana. Muy bien. Now another one. Luis. Hacer. Hace tiempo que no te veía. Miguel. Sí. Qué alegría. Now one more. María. ¿Cómo estuvo el concierto? Julia. Brutal. Me encantó. Now a listening challenge. I will read a short paragraph. Listen first. Ana viajó por República Dominicana, Cuba y Puerto Rico. Descubrió que cada país tiene una forma diferente de hablar español, aunque los acentos son distintos. Todos comparten alegría, hospitalidad y una cultura muy rica. Now, which 3 countries did Anna visit? Exactly. Dominican Republic, Cuba, Puerto Rico. Excellent listening. Now, useful expressions. Try using this naturally. Que lo que, hacer, brutal, mi amor, mi reina. These expressions and conversation sounds much more authentic. Cultural moment. One of my favorite things about Caribbean culture is how closely language and music are connected. Merengue from the Dominican Republic, salsa from Cuba, and reggaeton from Puerto Rico have traveled around the world carrying not only rhythms but also everyday expressions that millions of people now recognize. If you enjoy listening to Caribbean music, you will naturally improve your listening skills because you will begin recognizing these expressions in real conversations. Language isn't only something we study. It's something we experience through people, traditions, laughter, music, and culture. And that's exactly what makes learning Spanish so rewarding. Congratulations, my lovely listeners! You will now complete Unit 4 Regional Spanish. During this unit, we will travel across Spain, Argentina, Mexico, and the Caribbean, discovering how beautifully diverse the Spanish language truly is. You should be very proud of your progress. Every lesson to be complete brings you one step closer to speaking Spanish naturally and confidently. A glimpse of the next episode. In our next lesson, we will begin Unit number 5. Society in Modern Life. Our first episode is called Episode 41, Social Media and Communication. Together, we will discuss how technology has transformed the way we communicate, share ideas, build relationships, and learn languages in today's digital world. It's a contemporary topic that you will be able to use in real conversation almost immediately. I can't wait to share it with you. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. Every episode of Spanish with Solange is created with a great care, passion, and the hope of making your Spanish learning journey enjoyable, practical, and inspiring. If you enjoyed today's lesson, don't forget to follow the podcast, leave a review, and share it with another Spanish learner. Until next time, keep practicing, stay curious, and remember, learning Spanish is not only about speaking a language, it's about discovering new cultures, connecting with people, and opening doors to the world. Take care, and we'll see you very soon. Adiós y hasta la próxima. Chao, chao.